Welcome to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and what I want to do in this part is start planning my city up here, but we're gonna have to do a bit of leveling in the process. Before that, I just want to give you an update of where we are. What I did off camera is I pushed the power supply out to here, and we've just got this one substation to build, and then we'll get the gas station online. If I follow the road back down here, you will see that we've actually got a new distribution office here which needs to be set up. In fact, I'll probably do that now while I'm at it. And what I've done is I've created this distribution office so that we can use this to supply the fuel to the petrol stations up in this area. I think we'll just get 3 in here, and then your job's going to be to pick up fuel from here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute to all the gas stations along this line now. So we're going to take over that one. There's one here, and of course we've got the new one out there. So this is going to be the exclusive preserve of the fuel supply out here. I just want to check to see medium distribution office. I've forgotten which one's which now. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think what I want to do is take off the fuel supply responsibilities from here. I mean, I think you are... What else are you doing? Yeah, we're going to take off these fuel. And I think the anchor was in here. And what we're going to do is send you to there. So what that would mean is that this supply depot will have a sole responsibility for bringing out the goods to this area, especially supplying the stuff to here. Where are you collecting prefabs from? Yeah, you're getting them from prefabs out. So what's your profile for vehicles? Whoops. You've got dumpers. What you? Oh, yeah, because you're also bringing coal out here as well. That's an open hole. Yeah, I think probably this delivery's been done here. But the next thing I want to do is here, this gas station. I think we can remove you responsibility from this. So we'll remove this gas station from there as well. Because I think the problem is that this distribution office is right over here. I think it's this one. And basically the oil trucks are having to come all the way out here to deliver up to there. So, and I think this is going to be part of an ongoing process where I need to start rationalizing what I'm actually doing here. Now the other development is that if I show you this construction office here, what I've done is I've moved most of the vehicles from the expansion road crew up to here. And you can also, if you look up at the top, you'll see that I've blown a lot of my dollars on buying some newer equipment for here as well. That also applies to up here for my new road crew here. If I show you here, you can see we've actually got some asphalt rollers and more up-to-date paver here as well, and bulldozers. So hopefully they're going to be a little bit more efficient. In fact, looking at that, have a look at the vehicle profile. We've got the roller from the old expansion set there. We've got an asphalt laver. I think what I might do is actually buy another paver. Let's buy another one in there. So this will have 2 pavers, a road crew, excavators. Don't have that much in the way of dumpers, but I think we'll be okay. Because I can always put a secondary road crew on in support. Now the problem I do have up here is that these guys are actually running out of work. So we're going to have to, I don't know whether, I think this, you're already working on this area here. Now one comment I have had is about power. And I have to agree with the comment. They're asking whether my power station is still supplying enough power to drive this economy. And at the moment it seems to be holding in there, but what I have noticed is that We do get occasional brownout when the number of workers drops, but at the same time I'm still exporting power at the moment, 30%. We've got that little bit of spare capacity should I need it, but I do feel I need to get another power station online. It's just the question is where to build it. I'd really would prefer to have a nuclear power station. Push comes to shove, we can always import power should we need it. Let's just have a look at my economies to see what the export situation is. I mean, we're exporting 63,000. I mean, power, what did we do last month? Yeah, I mean, power is still a big factor in our income, although not as big as it should be because bitumen and fuel are taking over along with mechanical components. What are we importing? Still got this little leak through with prefab panels, and it's iron ores. Iron ore's the big one, so and there's something I intend to fix in this video, because what we have got now, in fact I'll do it now while the snow's on the ground, because we can't plan much while there's snow on the ground. We come down to here, let's just do it the quick way. We'll give you a bit of an update on what's going on down here. Quite interesting actually, when I was checking this in preparation for the video, I suddenly noticed that these guys had pushed a tunnel through here to a road, which is quite good because this is going to be the location of my nuclear city, which is probably going to be down there. So we're probably going to have to build a road down through to here, but at the same time we're going to have to plan our oil consumption here as well. But the other thing also is now that we've got iron ore coming down from the mine. It's not 100% efficient, but we are getting... We've now got 1,500 or nearly 2,000 tons of iron ore here. I think you see the workers are just coming in here. So we're kind of getting an intermittent work here. And what I've got here is another road crew here who are doing a few bits and pieces, but they're not particularly that efficient because they don't have workers. But I think they're just giving an assist with this tunnel here. And what I'm also doing is just slowly pushing out the oil consumption this way. But we're going to have more power out here. It's just a very long process. At the moment we've still got oil coming into here. Anyway, back to here. What I want to do is try and signal this up so that I can still get my construction trains coming in here. Because until they reach this crossover here, it's not going to be that easy, so we're going to try and signal this up. I suppose we better start with the easy stuff first. So we'll put a couple of crossovers in there. Put you in like that. Like that. And you can come that way. And you can come that way. You can go that way. In theory, there is absolutely no reason for the construction trains to come down here anymore. So I'm just going to connect that up. That can connect up this way. Oops. We got this here. That needs to go that way. This comes in here. This comes into here. Now, I can't do much else about this, but what I should be able to do is put that in there. You can see this train is still overhanging this junction a little bit, which is a bit of a problem. Because maybe I should wait for him to finish a bit more of this before I bring my iron train down here. But I'd like him to get past this signal. At the moment he's blocking this track. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to wait till he's done a little bit more work over here. How much? I mean, it shouldn't take long for him to build that. So we've now got, I can't remember how much, and this bridge is nearly finished as well. So once he clears this signal, what we can do then is move the iron train, bring an iron train into here. I'm not going to bring the oil train in just a moment, but there's one project I do want to put in here. as well. So we're just going to come in here. I was looking at this just before I started the video. And what we're going to do is just put in that there. I'm just going to put a road link in there. Assign you to the Carib Road crew. As you guys can do a bit of an assist in your own way. And the idea of putting this storage tank in is that this will take fuel. So when the train comes down here, it will deliver fuel here, pick up oil and go back. And this will be a fuel tank which will then supply the nuclear city over here. That's the idea anyway. And as I say, over here we're running out of jobs. You can see where I've already started to level things out a bit, because what I want to build in this area, and well, let's go back to basics. Over here is going to be my nuclear power station, because looking at the resources, there's actually a stronger source of uranium over here. So if I come in and find the uranium mine, you'll see that nice big green area up here. In fact, I could probably get in. Where can we get that in? Can we get that across? Needs. Okay, we're gonna have to. Maybe we won't be able to get the maximum coverage. Maybe I get that in there. So we'll have the uranium mine there, and then hopefully we'll be able to get a road out. And bring this road round like that. And then what we're going to need is an aggregate plant here. I can't remember how much uranium mines actually do it. What's it? Maximum production 0.75 tons of ore. So we're not really going to need something major. In fact, actually, I've just realised a mistake. Let's just trim that back a little bit. Come into here. Okay. Excavators or conveyors, sorry. So what we're going to do is just put you in there. And of course, we want to min-max this road up a little bit. So what we're going to do is just come here. Just put you there. That's the uranium mine, and of course we should be able to store uranium ore in here. Yep. This does produce uranium ore, doesn't it? Let me just check. I just want to make sure I get this right. That produces uranium ore. We can then put that into a small aggregate storage, say about here. You just angle that a little bit, and then what we need to do is bring this down so we can get closer to the, I don't know, let me just check. I don't want to lose the oil consumption, and let me just see. And we've got most of the oil is over here, a bit up there, so we could probably build our power station city in here. I'm also thinking that this might be a good place to put a ship construction yard as well. That we've got a little bit of processing there, energy related, and then we need the uranium processing plant. Maybe we'll just have this up here, because this is all facing the wrong way. Just love this game sometimes. I think what we might do is actually bring this forward a little bit further, say down to about here, and then we'll actually connect it with the maybe workforce is there. I don't know, maybe we can. And again, I think we're going to come this way, and then we'll connect it with an intermediate. We just do this the opposite way round. There. Maybe if we come, whoops, thank you game, something like that, then we can connect the, okay, so we're now in not so flat terrain. Okay, we're gonna have to try and flatten this area out a little bit. Maybe that it was a mistake. Maybe we do need to take advantage of this flat area for the uranium processing. So we're just I think maybe we need to come this way. Just try and flatten this area out a little bit, so we've got something to work with. And then maybe if we come like over this way a bit, yeah, I think that might actually work better. Have that there. What do you produce? Perhaps. Okay, come here. And this produces uranium oxide. Now, uranium oxide can be stored in a small storage container. The next thing we would need to do. Oh, we got a fire. I need to check that. Oops. Fire is becoming quite a major hazard now, and I do need to stay on top of it. My fire crews responding, yes, and we've got ambulances there as well. Okay, they're doing their job. And so we've now got the small storage here. I'm just going to put the road connections in. You can go up to that road. I just want to make sure I can get a road out of here. Yes, I can. That's good. And then I think I'll come back for, in fact, I think I would like to do is hook a road from, oops, if I build a road through to there, we get and what we'll have to do is get the Carib road crew out here as well. Actually, no, got another job for the Carib road crew. What we'll have to do is assign these guys to the road, because they've got the ability to pick up the asphalt. So we'll just assign you to that. And then what we'll do is get them to build this out here, and then I can carry on expanding this. Where's my construction train? Have you finished this now? Looks like he's actually finished this area. He's just coming across. We'll just wait for him and see whether he clears this junction. This signal stays green. Oh, you can do it. So we've now got a green station here. What I need to do now is find one of my iron ore trains. You've got 160 tons. Where's the other one coming? Dual train. Right, you're loading. What we're going to do is send... Right, I need to change this now. Okay. We need to send you to here. Pick up iron ore. And you're... And then what I'll do is send you to unload iron ore, 800%. Delete stop. Delete stop. So you're now unloading there. And you're unloading there. And we'll tell you to wait there. Okay, let's see what happens with this train now. I may have confused it completely. We're just going to see. Now, of course, what he's going to do first trip out is ship the iron ore. He's going to take the iron ore out to the drop-off collection point. And then, in theory, he should load up with iron ore and should come back the other way. That is the theory. So we're just entering the crucial piece of track, and it's quite interesting that the game sound changed when the train actually drove up onto the bridge. And we're just going to see whether he's actually going to do it. See the sound changed, so we're now going to come into here. So step 1 has worked. What it should do is it shouldn't take long to load up the train again. It was already part loaded. Now comes the fun part. Will he be able to manage? No, it's not going to work, is it? Because he can't. Now this is where they might collide, because he can't get onto there. Okay, reverse. He can't go back the other way. Oh, great. So much for that idea. You go back the other way. You can't. Okay. What we'll have to do is come here, and we'll have to cancel that job. What that should do is release the iron ore train. I need to check these signals. I think what we're going to have to do is make that one into a chain one, so he won't enter this section unless that is completely clear as well. And what we're going to do is hook this guy and put you back on to getting this job finished, and we'll just see if that will work. I'm pretty sure now I've fixed that chain signal, it should work. Famous last words. Anyway, I think we've finished what we want to do on this side. What we're going to do now is get right over here, because these guys are going to be running out of jobs. I want to check to see. Yes, we've now got fuel in here. If I put the wireframe back, what I'm going to need to do is do some serious leveling out here, because what I want to do is put out some vehicle production here, and the supply chains for the vehicle production are pretty extensive, so you do need flat areas in order to do it. Because if I come in here and show you, You can see we need plastic, mechanical components, electrical components, electronics, and fabrics. So what I'm going to need to do is build an electro components plant, electronics plant, plastics plant, which then means we're to make plastics. We're going to need a chemical plant, which means in some way we're going to have to get a train up from over here to bring in the oil from over there, because there's no point trying to produce oil from here. And the other thing is we're going to need a road connection out through here as well. I mean, where would I take the road connection from? I mean, we've got a road connection from the back of the Bridge City here, but my instinct is to have a combination of roads and rail coming through here. We've got a little bit of a dip there, so we could take advantage of that, so we can put a cutting through here for the trailway. Let me just see if I can work this out. If I put in, say, a couple of rail tracks here, like that, and then could come through from here, couldn't we? Rather than go up through there, we could kind of curve through these areas here. But in some ways this, we could come off. And so this is all a little bit redundant, isn't it? If I say oops, no. So we got, was that last chance to buy? And then say I come through here, like that, whoops. Then we run down into this little bit of a valley here, and through here, like this, and then we can kind of go around to about there, to about there, then we can hook through to there, like that. Yeah, I think that will work. And then what we can do is just trim, get rid of this sections here. I don't think we actually need that now. I think we can even get rid of this section here. The train will, I don't want to trim back any further than that. Actually, we got crossover here, haven't we? So I could redo this section. What we can do is come out here. I mean, this was all an unintentional build anyway. When my construction train went off and did his own thing for a little while. But we can tidy this up a little bit. Trim you back, say, to about here. Oops. Trim you back to, say, about here. And then we can possibly just run right through to there, like that. And then you can just get rid of that. We'll accept this. That gives me a rail line which I can run right through here, which we can use to deliver oil and other resources into here. What I need now is a road. My instinct is, do I come off the back of Bridge City? But what would I bring round here if I wanted a road out here? And what would I deliver out here? And my instinct is to bring a road out from about here, because we've got a road connection there. We could put we've got a road connection here. So if we say like we were shipping steel out to the vehicle plant, this would create a new route through. I think we're, oops, no, certainly don't want that. I just want ordinary. Then I think the road can go a little bit more of a direct route. In fact, what we could do is, we're not really going to build much up here. Is there a way that I can get this road up? Saying to this road a little bit of height. You can run along the upper ridge line here. Then what I could do if necessary is build a road across here. So maybe if we come, maybe I don't need to make it quite so extreme. We'll build a road here and then kind of come across like that. Then we could, if necessary, we could build a road across, a road bridge across here. And okay. That's not gonna, I mean, we could, I mean, tunnel. We get a tunnel through there. Yeah, we can get a tunnel through here. If I can get a road connection to there, and what we can do is bring a road down off this hill here. Just accept that. We've now got a road out of here, which will come over to here. We've got a possibility of a connection there. And it's not far to that road there as well, so what we'll do is just come across here. Ah, what's that not building? Come on. Game had a little bit of a wobbler there. And what we can do, if I can build a road through to about here, and we can stop, say about there, and then can I trim that back a little bit, and then oops, still on that. And we can build a road bridge across like that, and down a bit like that, and then we can bring this road down through here. Because actually I've just had a thought, if I can come through to there, what we might be able to do is put a chemical plant in here and expand Bridge City a little bit. So rather than ship all the oil up to here, we could bring some oil or something here, a chemical plant. The trouble is with the chemical plant, let's have a quick look. Chemical plant. The trouble is we would also need wood, crops and gravel. Well, we've got gravel over here. We could have oil. Crops could be an issue, but we don't need that much in the way of crops. We've also got trees here, so maybe we could level this off, because we're going to need more than one chemical plant. We've got, let me just turn off the wireframe. We've got a gravel supply here, which is no problem. Yeah, I think we could build a whole series of chemical plants here. There's also an opportunity here that we could put some farms out here that would do the crops. Yeah, I think that might work, and then we could expand Bridge City a little bit as well. Yeah, I think that's going to be really good. Now, what I think I want to do is check the population. Wow, we got 140 adults over 21. Where on earth are all? I'd guess they're in here. Right, I think just to finish this video off, what we're going to do is, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to grab a whole series of these. Oops, apologies for this. What we're going to do is pump. I think what we're going to do is pump them into. Let's just get up to here. Right, we've got lots of accommodation up here. We just need to make sure everyone's happy. What we're going to do is, we've got 140. What's this? This is 10. So 1, 2, 3, 3. We've also got a block down here. Some more in there. them in there. Educated, all more educated people in here, and here. Probably got enough out of you, so what we're going to do now is pick up some more residents from here. Maybe a couple more in there. Don't want to take too many staff out of here. So we're down to 33. We'll just put a couple more in there. And I think what we're going to do, do is probably put some more in over here, because I don't think this city is really building up that much now. So I think what we can do is 20, 30, 40, probably go a little bit over the top. Some more educated workforce in here. Maybe, hopefully that's going to, yeah, so we've got rid of all those over 21s. That sneaked up on me. And I think just to finish, I'm just going to come down here and just make sure that we haven't stolen too much in the population from here. 50. Now I think the population is growing really quickly here. Looks like the Carib, this would probably be the Carib road crew. Yep, they're already on the job. And wow, these guys aren't messing about. Let's get over here. No, these guys are definitely on the case because they've got nothing else to do. I think that's the problem. Like this guy, so he's got nothing, so we can let him give the assist for that. So I'm really going to need to start getting some planning out here to get things built. Otherwise, we're just going to have a problem. I mean, I did put this block of flats in order to make sure that there was a crew in the fire station, but I don't think it worked too well. Let's have a quick check of food and clothes. So I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, the focus will definitely need to be on here. We need to get some leveling done. We need to start planning our vehicle industries. And of course, we're going to need to start planning down here as well. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.